Bro, no hate why all top players slash streamers don't like you. What happened? I have no idea. Maybe they don't like that I don't do what they do all the time, and they don't understand. I don't think all the top players hate me. I'm pretty sure Ayujin just showed on his YouTube channel the other day that QB's terrible equipment is actually very good, and he's arguably the best player on the whole of the European server, so... I think that it might be just a little bit of the old jelly, you know? I think maybe it's just a little bit of jelly. They probably think, how can this guy, who is a worse player than me, be so much more popular? And what they don't realize is that World of Tanks is not about who is the sweatiest nerd. It's about who's the most sexy nerd. That's definitely not me. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. No. Oh Jesus. Oh god. Pants 3, let's leave. No, but the funny thing is that I don't really... I guess I'm just a bit weird because I'm very happy doing what I'm doing, and I just kind of focus on my own content and trying to create the content that I would want to see myself, you know? Oof. And I think I'm very focused to my community and the World of Tanks community as well. And maybe that lack of focus on other individual players or other individual creators is, I guess, I don't know, weird or something? I don't know. It's just clickbait content though, gotta get that dough. Oh, you mean from me or you mean from other creators? Oh yeah, I understand. But they make the money from it, but then it's like advertising for me as well, you know? Somebody told me in chat, you sold out the community a few years back. Not sure if you know what that was about. I sold out the community a few years back? Oh, what? Oh, you probably mean about the whole commanders inside World of Tanks. Is that what you mean? Are you talking about the commander in World of Tanks? You really what? Like, we haven't talked about this in years, like a year, but I'll go through the whole story. So, when Wargaming... Oh, shit. When Wargaming, we're going to put the commanders inside World of Tanks, right? I had two goals, right? One was everybody gets QB for free, EU, NA, Asia, or I get paid. That was it. Everybody in the world has easy access to get QB Commander for free. I don't want to be paid for it. It's fine. I'll do all the hard work. I'll script 300 different voice lines. I'll give my brand, which I've built up over 10 years, to the game. My likeness. But everyone in the world would be able to have me for free. So it was going to only be on the EU server. What the frick? My NA audience is like my biggest individual audience. I have more people tuning in from NA than any other region in the world. How could I say to my NA players, you're not important enough to have QB Commander? And from the other side, like, money, Wargaming basically didn't want to pay even a reasonable amount. And so, and then the awkward thing happened, which I don't blame anyone, but a lot of the smaller creators who would benefit a lot more from the exposure were willing to do it A, for free, and B, do it for EU only, right? And back then, those creators, before the Twitch drops and whatever, the exposure was worth a lot for them, whereas for me it's not worth that much because I'm already exposed to the World of Tanks audience. They know who I am. And so unless I can kind of create content that is good for the World of Tanks audience, it's not worth my time unless I get paid, right? So I basically said, all right, fine. I'm fine with that. However, the problem is that when the commanders came out, everyone kept asking me, like, why didn't you do it? Why didn't you do it? Why didn't you do it? So I gave my opinions, which was either everybody in the world got QB for free or I got paid. And neither of those two options were available. And so I said that's why I didn't participate. And then all of the other creators were, I'm not saying all of them, but some were offended because, well, they were offended because I guess they didn't like that I had those two requirements. But do you know what the outcome is? While I had to wait, I waited 2 years, but what happened when I went into the game? Not only me, but all of the commanders became available for the Asia server and the NA server, and also, not just me, but all of the creators got 10% of the money from when they got sold in the game. So the fact that any creators would not be looking at what I effectively held out for and not be thanking me for it is ridiculous. I got them to not only be EU, but be Asia and NA for their audience, and they got paid as well because I held out. And you got everyone free from Twitch drops, which is what effectively I wanted. I wanted the commander to be available for everyone for free. You don't have to play tier 10. You don't have to go and like play 20 hours of some shitty game mode you don't want to play. You just got it. You either could pay for it or you watched on Twitch, which doesn't require any gameplay to be able to get it. Boom. Boom. So anyone who hated me over that creator event, that's just themselves, with all due respect. And at the end of the day, me holding out got everyone a massive better deal. The players got a better deal, the creators got a better deal, and the creators got money as well as also being international. Boom. So that's that. So the fact that I have to talk about this for 5 minutes when other people are kind of like saying, oh, look, QB's evil, he just wants to do everything for money. Bro, I didn't get paid for the commander. I got paid when people purchased an extra commander in the shop because they were too lazy to watch a Twitch stream for like 5 hours. There you go.
Welcome.
So yeah, I definitely get a little frustrated when I read people creating salacious rumors. And now we have Das Forenkel talking about something that I'm not even going to talk about anymore. I don't want to talk about that. I'm not going to slander individual people. Let's not even go there, dude. Look at it like this. Okay, before you all start to judge, when have I ever slandered another creator? When have I ever slandered another creator?
Welcome.
Or like started drama with another creator or been toxic to another creator? Ever. When have I ever slandered or done anything like negative for another creator? Play, I will when they come in. Right? In 11 years. Never. Not once. Klaus. Well, maybe once Klaus. But that's because Klaus started out by trying to build his channel in my YouTube comments, and now he does tinfoil hat stuff, and I don't agree with tinfoil hat stuff because it makes players who are easily manipulated, and they don't know the reason why they're bad, and they look for reasons, easy reasons as to why they're bad. And I don't want to cater to that. That's all there is to say. Is this really your view range with binoculars? Yes.